Oh, dude, I have got an awesome Learn to Code resource for you. Let's go through this together. Hey, welcome to another video. I'm Peter, and if it's your first time here and you want to learn to code and you want to keep motivated to reach that goal and change your life, then start now by subscribing and click the little bell icon so you don't miss anything. All right, let me tell you about this awesome thing I found. As an aspiring software developer, as an aspiring coder, it's like, what would be the best possible thing that you could have in your life? How about somebody who has already kind of gone through what we need to go through to be able to get to a certain point? A self-taught developer who has gained a lot of success, has been working steadily, and has gotten through all the hoops that you're going to need to learn how to get through and been very successful at it, and wants to share that with you and be able to kind of communicate with you and show you the way. He's called Dylan Israel, and he is a web developer that works out of Tampa, Florida. He's got an awesome story that is really actually quite interesting. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing because I want you to go and check out his channel. But Dylan is funny and insightful and a really smart guy who is fun to watch, especially as you're kind of developing your ideas about what software development is, what web development is, what coding is. And he's just got a really clear thought process of being able to share with you his experiences. And he's just honest and kind of, I don't know, he's just a normal guy who has a YouTube channel, and he just talks about the honest, real life version of what you probably think that software development or web development is really about. Well, I'll tell you what, he's in it, and he'll tell you about it firsthand, and it's just like a revelation to be able to have that. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, watching Dylan's channel is really just kind of like having a friendly mentor in your life that is in the trenches and kind of communicating back that information to you. Information that there's just no way in the world, dude, that you could possibly know until you get there. And it's just priceless to be able to listen to him talk about the career side of things, not just the coding side of things, but also what does it look like when you're, in a coding job, and what does a daily grind look like? What are some of the perks? What are some of the pitfalls that you need to watch out for? And dude, it's absolutely a must. I especially enjoy his Saturday morning, usually about hour-long live streams. Is that what you call it? A live stream here on YouTube, where he kind of takes questions from aspiring coders and just answers them off the cuff. And I'll tell you, for me, what I do is when I'm walking my dogs on Saturday morning, I just have that in, and I just kind of listen to it as a podcast rather than watching it. And you'll hear me talking about this again and again and again. It is important to have multiple teachers relaying information to you about coding in whatever way that you can possibly get that. Really watching Dylan's channel is a lot like watching my channel, except for he is about 2 years ahead of me. And it's the same type of process. That's why I started this channel, because I couldn't find this channel. It's a pattern of just dropping breadcrumbs so that you can follow a certain path that's already been laid out for you, to just make it as easy as possible and to be able to kind of see some of the stumbling blocks that are coming up ahead of you so that you can avoid them and hopefully learn from his mistakes, learn from my mistakes. We're just trying to be honest about where we're at and not sugarcoat it, and not be all, well, I'm that guy, I'm that cool guy. Well, I mean, I am that cool guy, but I am not an expert coder yet, but I am on the way. And I know that you're on the way too. And that is the beauty of YouTube, is that you can access this kind of information. I mean, dude, where else could you possibly get that? For free? Get out of here, man. It's awesome. And the total added bonus in Dylan's channel is his alter ego guy that he made up called Dolan. And Dolan it's impossible to describe until you've seen it, but he's kind of like Dylan's alter ego, who is really kind of slimy and smarmy and is all about getting that cheddar, you know, and he's the exact thing that you don't want to end up as a coder. And it's a great mechanism for him to be able to kind of show you some of the real pitfalls that you do not want to fall into as you're kind of learning the whole process of starting to, you know, want to get hired and want to maybe be doing freelance or whatever. But Dolan is just fantastic, man. Rock on, Dolan. Anyway, make sure to head over to Dylan's channel and subscribe to him. I'm going to, of course, leave a link to his channel in the description for this video. Let him know that I sent you if you wouldn't mind. Say, hey man, Peter from Coding Connections hooked me up with you. He gave me a tip. And just tell him I said hi. And if you have any other awesome resources, especially like YouTube channels that I may not have heard about, dude, leave them in the description. Now, we want to set up a community here where we're trading info back and forth. That is what this is about, and we want you to be part of it. We want you to be part of it, man.